guys in the lineup because he missed the last game. Charlie missed game one. So guys like Clifton coming in, Camphor coming in, haven't played in a long time. Johnny Moore. So, but that's been a kind of a hallmark for our team all year. So it doesn't surprise me, but to be able to do it this time of year to get to this stage says a lot about the guys and how they prepare to to play when it's their turn.
Front row.
For both of you, we always ask you, whenever a Boston-based team is in the final, we always ask you what it's like to be in the city. Now you guys are kind of in the center of attention now during this cup run. How does that feel?
Well, you can imagine it feels pretty good. It's a tough city. You got to keep up with the Joneses in this city, and you realize that the expectations, the pressure, as a player, you certainly welcome that. As a manager, sometimes it's challenging. You're trying to balance things, and you just want to win, but the needle moves a little slower at times. But then you get real good players that are invested. You got a good coach that's invested with his staff, and you cross your fingers that you have pieces that come together, and then we're fortunate. And obviously, the city itself. They love winning teams, and they'll support you if you play a certain way. And I think our team has done that.
Left side, third row.
Hi, Ted Starkey, Newsday. I wanted to ask both of you what you thought of Charlie McAvoy's development this season, and what does he mean to you in this final?
His development?
Yeah, his development also. He's only a second-year player, so how do you feel he's fit into your team this year?
Well, he's been obviously top pair guy, plays penalty kill power player situation. When he came into the league, playoff series against Ottawa, you could tell that he wasn't going to be bothered by the moment, so to speak. So he's kind of taken off from there. A couple injuries, he had to sort of reclaim his game. Z's been good for him. He's been good for Z. So I think he's got a good partnership there. But he's been real steady for us. He's a good player, a real good player that generally is the bigger the moment gets, the more he relishes being in it. And for a young guy, that's impressive. And that's why he's had the success he's had. And hopefully he keeps right on truck and be real good for us.
Fourth row in the middle of the room.
Bruce, we've had a number of days, obviously, to look at this series and break it down. You've had a number of days to scout. As you've looked at it, the Blues, do you, like many others, see a lot of mirror images to what your team is and similarities in terms of style and build in each team?
I do. I see two teams that play good team defense. They don't give you a lot of room, protect the slot well, responsible, don't take a lot of penalties. They are physical. We'll be physical. We like to play a blend. I'm sure they'd say the same thing. We want to use our skill and speed, but we want to be physical while we're doing it. I don't think we shy away from that type of game. We saw it with Columbus. So we relish that challenge. And I think they're similar. I said I think they're a little bigger. Well, they are bigger than us in the back end. But I think both teams move the puck well. I think both teams create problems for the other to get inside. And I think that's why we're still playing, because this time of the year it's tougher to score. Both teams have goaltenders on top of their game, so it's kind of like let the best man win now, and we're looking forward to it.
Left side standing up.
Hey, Coach, how you doing? A moment like this, you were talking earlier in the week, or maybe even the week before, I can't keep count all the days, but
10. It's 10.
It's 10, huh? Yeah. Just, like your journey to get where you are right now. And I was wondering, is there anyone you look back on, whether it be a parent, a family member, a coach, that, in this moment you're thinking of?
Good question. Obviously my parents, they both passed away, but they knew as a kid how much I loved the Bruins and Bobby Orr. That's what turned me into a Bruins fan at a young age. So they would be probably the most proud. My brother's on his way up. I only have one, so I guess we'll enjoy that moment together. But back to work tomorrow. But immediate family. And obviously, my wife and kids, they know how important it is to me and how much work we put in together as a unit. So I think that's it in a nutshell. We're all kind of proud to be here. And like I said, ready to go.
Right side, fourth row.
Question for Don. Don, the last 3 Stanley Cup champions have had goalies, the winning goalie that has not been overused. I don't know that the science is perfect yet. It's still debatable, but how much do you buy into the idea of protecting your starting goalie throughout the year? Obviously, Jaroslav Halak had a big role here this year. is that a science that you believe in, and was that planned out all year in terms of keeping Tuukka as fresh as possible for this run?
Yeah, on a bunch of different levels, that was exactly what we had planned to do. We just felt that you get to this stage and then mentally and physically that position demands so much. And, Raskis had some injuries, he's played a lot of hockey, over the course of years, had a lot of success. We felt we needed something to complement that, to push him. There were times when Bruce made decisions that Yarrow was gonna take the net, and I think that mentally continued to challenge Tuukka in a positive manner, not in a negative manner. When he didn't have the net, Tuukka was able to, let his own game sort of disappear for a day or so. And I think those are vitally important moments, and you get to the stage now where, in those other cases, sometimes they were flip-flopping goaltenders and playing the best run. Rask, to his credit, has played really well, gotten better as a playoff for long. Arguably, your goalie is generally 101A when you're at this stage, and we play good team defense in front of him. I think Tuukka has valued this year being able to win 2-1 as well as 5-4 on some nights, and again, credit to our staff, and our coaches, and our players, and his teammates. But there's a big reason why we did it this way, and we believe it's paid off.
Right side, fourth row, Sergey.
Coach, how difficult has it been to balance and incorporate some of the maybe old school values that you've learned along the way, and blend those with some of the requirements of today's game, and how have you seen the players buy into mashup of the two?
Well, the old school values, if you're describing them as, hard work, being held accountable to one another, we have good leadership in the room, so it allows you to do that. The younger guys, how to communicate with them has changed over the years. So you want to allow them to be successful, put them in positions to be successful, but you still got to hold them accountable. So I think how you hold them accountable has changed over the years. So I've tried to be upfront, honest. Sometimes it's loud, they don't like it. Other times it's a one-on-one conversation. Other times you use the leadership group to send your message. They will talk to the players. So there's different ways. At the end of the day, I always think it's a personal relationship you develop. It's usually based on honesty and trust, and that's what we try to do. It sounds simple, but tell them the truth, why they're playing, why they're not playing, why we're moving them around. I think that works at any age, to be honest with you. So that's what we've tried to do here as a staff, right from the top on down. I think it's worked for our group. I think it has a lot to do, like I said, with our older guys. That's the way they function, the Bergies, the Charles. And so we're kind of in lockstep with them.
Back center.
Bruce, what do you believe is your biggest advantage over the Blues in the series?
Boy, that's going to be bulletin board material. Experience. I'll go the easy road. I just believe that our guys that have been there, that have won a cup, have lost a cup, well, that should give us an edge. Some people disagree with that once you're here, but I believe it'll give us an edge. I think it's helped us a lot this week in the preparation with all the downtime. And hopefully going forward, that is an advantage for us.
The right side here, standing up.
Donnie, Noel is a guy that has won at basically every level he's played at. And when you first, what was it you identified about his game that you thought would be a good fit here almost?
It's probably the intangibles for Noel. He's a guy who plays with his nose over the puck. And I think other teams would acknowledge that. He hits through people, protects it real well, has continued to learn and adapt his game. Put penalty killing into his role here at the NHL level, stuck up for his teammates, really good teammate, good character person. Can't have enough of those guys. Not necessarily can play up the lineup, but accepts where he does play and does it well.
We got time for a few more. Front right.
For both of you, you've mentioned the experience